news piece coming out with me in it. So we'll see. Major, one of the big legacy medias. We can call them fake news if we want to. It's coming out in February. I'm going to go actually right after I finish this, ask when, because they said I could promote it the week before they go live with it. So we'll see. We sat down for a long interview. We'll see what they decided to choose to put into this piece, which I will not. I'll give you an anecdote, a story that my dad told us growing up. The man with the jack. This guy is driving at night in the pouring rain, pops his tire, has a flat, needs to go find a jack to lift up his car so that he can repair the tire. And as he's walking from house to house to try to find someone with a jack, he's saying how everyone's going to not let him in because it's late at night. He's a man. They don't feel comfortable. They don't have a jack, even though they do have a jack, but they're scared that and then so he finally shows up to the house and he rings the doorbell and someone opens the door and he says, you know what, you can take your jack and shove it. As if to say, once you build up the negative response so much in your mind that you expect it wrongfully. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that this is going to be a legit, honest piece. And if it's not, we shall reassess at that point. Does Trudeau need approval from Parliament to enact the Emergencies Act? The Wall Street Journal seems to think so, but everyone else seems to say they can only revoke it. Can you clear this up? Sorry if you already did. You're all crazy. I think they need to affirm it within 7 days. So we pulled up that provision of the law. I think they make the declaration, and I think it needs to get formal approval from the Senate and House of Commons within 7 days of the declaration. And if it doesn't, the declaration becomes null and void or terminated as of the point of not ratifying it. I think, don't quote me, I may be wrong on that, but I think that's what we read. I didn't get Rumble notification. I didn't get notification on YouTube, but did super chat on Rumble. Thank you, Little Rock. I hope you're doing well. Let the chat know, how are you doing? We want to know. Little Rock had, I would say it's a serious run-in, not with the law, but a health issue. So I hope you're doing well now. If you want to let everyone know how you're doing. And that says Ayel Naaman. Ayel Naaman. Thank you very much. That's interesting. I guess that's a shekel symbol, and it looks like intertwined hands. Interesting. So yeah, I don't know. You're all crazy, but I think that's my understanding. David Quick, move your money to the Cayman Islands. We love you and your family. What is it? Hope for the best, prepare for the worst, to quote Donald Trump. I hate to say it, but if truckers would rather set rigs on fire than let them be... I hate to say it, but if truckers would rather set rigs on fire than let them be towed and confiscated, I would totally support them at this point. Yeah. I love the CBC analysts, these idiots, thinking, slash the tires, arrest the truckers, and move the trucks. Good luck moving that amount of trucks in any reasonable time. Good luck, but nice, good way to promote violence and destruction of private property. Could this be an empty threat that won't really be used? That's my theory, but may trick leftists into believing Trudeau did something rather than cave to the truckers. Yes, that's my take. I don't think this goes anywhere because of how absurd and obscene it is. And even civil rights groups in Canada are saying it's absurd and obscene. So that is it. Truckers could strike. And we'll see. One thing is clear. Whatever they do that escalates the situation, it only spreads the wildfire of this protest, both nationally and internationally. And it only makes Trudeau look like an absolute nincompoop, an absolute tyrant nincompoop on the international scale. Peckford said it has to be approved. Good. If Peckford says it, I trust Peckford. Brian Peckford, last living signatory to the 1982 Constitution. So they make the declaration. It's got to be approved within 7 days. And if it's not, I guess it's dead in the water. With that said, people, I'm going to end this stream. How do I end? And end it at 1:30 on the nose. So I think I got to go 2 seconds early. Thank you all for everything, for the chats, for the support. Keep on keeping on, and I will see you in Ottawa sooner than later. Peace.